Hello everyone. I received this noco for repair, and look like the customer. So the customer already took it apart and checked some stuff on it. I don't know what the work is being done, but it came like this. So all the screws are already removed. So the first we're going to check the battery voltages. Yes. Yeah. So the battery, it has 4.1 volt. So let's check one by one. So black to yellow is a 1.5. It's very low. Yellow to white, 200 millivolt. White to red, 2.2 volt. So the battery is very, very low. So you can see some scratches in this fuse. Some scratches in this solder, and you can see scratches in the board. Some corrosion here. So look like this device, it has a water damage before. Yeah, you can see the component here. See black side on the solder, that's a corrosion. So this is a water damage device. Even if the board completely bad, I do have replacement boards, but we need to be sure about the battery is good. So, yeah, so if the battery is good, we can swap the board if the board is completely bad. Or if I can't figure out what's wrong with it.
Overarching part of it. It's about the children. It's about their parents. You're talking climate, you're talking jobs and children. If you're talking the health piece of it, you're talking jobs, and you're talking children and their families. You're talking
the recording. It's gonna be copyright.
Children and their families and jobs.
So let's check some shirts.
How we home care and how we enable women.
And the capacitors. Or diodes.
Stay tuned. Thank you.
This fuse, so good.
So Speaker Pelosi talking a lot, but I don't know how much new information we got out of that press conference. She was asked about the disappointing outcome of some of the elections on Tuesday. Of course,
yeah, the buttons are good, no short. This low ohm resistor here is good.
President Biden's agenda had an impact on the outcome of those races. She basically said, listen, I don't know, we have to look at the data, and I'm not going to, say that until we look at the data, but clearly it was nice. And to that end,
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug it to power. or I plug back the battery. Then I'm gonna plug it to the charge. See what's the device doing. So it looks like it take about 600 milliamp. These are red lights. That's the error light is on. But sometimes this error light it's go on when the battery is very low. So let's see the voltages in the battery if it's going up. So 5.16, 5.17, 8, 9. So it's going. Let's test one by one. 2.3. .6 volt. And 2 volt. The middle cell battery is low. And it's charging slower than the other one. See, this is 2.2. And the first one is a 2.4.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has implemented shutdowns at workplaces across the country this week. The government is hoping to combat a devastating increase in COVID-19 infections and deaths. According to Johns Hopkins University, more than 237,000 people have died in Russia from the disease. Or it's become a reporting why the number of fatalities might actually be higher.
Russia is in partial lockdown.
So let's check.
Die from COVID, mostly the Delta variant.
3.3 is there. VCC should be.
The excess mortality was 3,800 a day on average.
Wow. So it's almost 4 times the official estimate.
So we can check the VCC and the power button here. And it's a 4.1. So let's give it a minute and see what's going to be here. So I want to be sure this metal cell is getting enough charge. I'm going to give the charge to this one here. So let's charge it about 12 volts.
Watch the amp system. So it's about 4 amp and 9 volt. So by the time the voltage is going to rise and the amps is going to go down.
So this noco here. Yeah, after I charged the battery a little bit, still have the problem with this board because the water damage. So this board, it have this cable is soldered here with this connector. Let's go to the relays. Let's go here. So what I did, I just, because this board it doesn't have the solder, it have the connector here. So I took this connector. You can see it, black, white, red. And I solder it here to give me this connector here. But this is the problem that I'm facing. When I connect it, it showed the voltmeter 12.3. The battery has a good charge now. Plus I'm having like the device is boosting because I have a 12 volt. Yeah, we have 12 volt over there. So that's not right. So I disconnect it and okay. So this is the problem that I'm having, and I will show you what the mistake I did. So as you see here, the connector is the same. You can see some corrosion in this connector, the green pin. So we have black, white, red. Black, white, red is good, but the problem is here. So the black, it's go to the battery negative, to the second pin. Number, like it has number 1 over there. And if you look, you can see it. There is number 1 over there. It's by the pin, the second pin. So the problem here is the wiring. And that's what I did wrong. So I have to swap the black and the red. The battery negative, it should be in the second pin here. So the black is gonna go here. The red is gonna go here. So here the wires are good. The battery negative is the black. The relay is the white. And the red is the last one. But the problem was, so let me check this connector from here. Good. Now the voltmeter is not on. Device turns on. Is boosting 12.3. And we have 12 volt in the output. That's great. Yeah, this battery was completely dead. Like I did show you in the first of the video, the battery was completely, like I had one cell, it was like a half volt or 12 volt. This cell here is a 4 volt, good. This one here is a 3.99, almost 4 volt is good. And the third one is 4.08, and that's great. So this is another noco that's being saved, and I'm just have to put it together and send it back to the customer. This is all for this video. Thank you for watching, and see you again. Device charging, taking 1.3 amp, and it's almost 100%.